And so this is someone coming back. This is someone coming back to you, making an offer, but they're not serious, and you know they're not serious. Hello, welcome to the Gorse Creek channel. This is a general reading for the sun sign of Gemini for the month of January 2022. I got some ash on my shirt. We are going to do a general reading. We're going to pull a soul card for the reading. This is an intuitive reading. I'm going to pull that for the overall energy and interpret that illustration for the month. And then we're going to do a Celtic Cross Tarot spread for the sign for your overall month here. This is for Gemini's sun signs, not necessarily moon signs or rising signs. And then cross watchers can watch this, but this is not a role reversal. This is strictly for the Gemini. Let's get to it. Man, I can't believe I did that to my shirt. All right, so angels for the sign of Gemini. What's coming towards Gemini for the month of January 2022? Ooh, right away. Wow. Okay, for your soul card, Gemini, this is pretty interesting here. I believe that you are doing a lot of contemplation and basically analysis of what's going on in the world around you. You are using your third eye chakra. I believe that this kind of light blue color here, as well as the other blue tinge here, is basically going to be representing your third eye chakra, but then also your throat chakra. And then this yellow here at your head, I believe, is connection to spirit. And so you're having this spiritual connection, and you're using your intuition or what you think might happen in situations in the future and your voice to really gather information from an observation from the world around you and prepare yourself to then communicate to others within your immediate world or environment what your thoughts are from a spirituality standpoint, how you feel that God or spirit would want individuals to act, what is in their best moral interest as far as their actions and perhaps family matters or things of that nature. So you're doing observation and really then sprinkling out messages of wisdom, from your spiritual guides and guidance and understanding to help others within your environment. Because when you strengthen others in your environment, Gemini, you understand that they can strengthen you as well to build alliances and relationships with one another. So it's pretty cool. That's what I'm getting off of that card there. Okay, so Gemini, we're going to pull your Celtic Cross Spread here. I cannot believe see, it's kind of a tinge on the shirt there. All right, so overall energy for Gemini for the month of January 2022, angels. Thank you. Take that top one. Overall energy is the Four of Wands, so very nice overall energy here. It's a very celebratory card. Really, that's exactly what it means. Celebration, great times, love, connections. So yeah, what's crossing over, Gemini angels? You really are focusing on your environment here based on your card. Right away. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Well, 10 of Swords upright in a reverse, so that's crossing over you. Let's see. Also let's see, what's a Gemini's head, angels? What's a Gemini's head? Let's see. A Gemini's head is the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, Gemini, what's at your feet? What's at Gemini's feet for January 2022, angels? Got two fours on the table. Hello. Knight of Swords in the reverse, taking a step back. Not moving forward too quickly. What is in Gemini's recent past, angels? Gemini's recent past, January 2022. Angels, what can you tell us? Five of Cups in the reverse. I like this card actually in the reverse, so that's a good one. Yeah, I think I got some good cards so far. Everyone's scared of the Ten of Swords, but I think it's in a good place so far. Let's see what's in your immediate future, angels, for Gemini. That is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Excellent. Let's see. For Gemini's attitude, angels, what can you tell us for the month of January 2022? Wheel in reverse. Okay. That's your only major arcana card on the table so far, so that means that there's a lot of emphasis on it if it's the only major. Major arcanas mean a lot of big emphasis. Court cards typically mean the querent, I think it's, but that's the person, that's the you, that's the person that the reading is being done for. Angels, for the environment of Gemini for January. That is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. All right, angels, for Gemini's hopes and fears. Gemini's hopes and fears. That is the Three of Wands in the upright. No, Three of Wands in the upright. And where's that other wand? Oh, it's right there in the corner. This is a really cool deck. Actually, the Light Seer's Tarot. It's a cool looking deck as far as from an illustration standpoint. Outcome angels. It's very modern. Outcome is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Another good pull. And underlying energy is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. All right. All right, Gemini, I'm going to take a look at these and give you the message that the angels are communicating here through the cards. Okay, Gemini, this seems very, very straightforward. So there's a couple things. You have come out of a bad relationship situation, and you are getting over it. Okay. Because as for your overall energy, the Four of Wands, you are probably doing a lot of going out, having fun, connecting with others, doing really fun, like hooking up with people, let's just say. You're probably doing a little bit of that. You're probably, going out on a lot of dates and things like that. This is a very celebratory card. So January 2022, if you haven't gotten it out of your system from New Year's, you're still getting this shit out of your system now. Because in your recent past, you had some kind of a relationship situation that you were kind of sad over, depressed over, and that sort of thing, but you've gotten over that. Clearly at your head here, your Four of Cups in reverse, you are open to new relationships at this time. As things come in mentally, you're mentally prepared to accept any type of relationship situations that could come your way. Crossing over you over the Ten of Wands is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords in reverse being you're getting over the situation or changing the way you think about a past situation, right? In this figure here, the Ten of Swords in the traditional deck is like a guy. He's all stabbed in the back with 10 swords. This, I think, is a little more appropriate for the idea of the card. It's sort of an ending of a way of a past thinking. It could be some kind of words that really hurt you, in that way. But, with this being in the upright, things in the past have hurt you. But in reverse, you're kind of getting over that. So now, this being your challenge, the angels are telling you not to go back to that old way of thinking of some of the negative things that might have been said to you during some kind of a breakup or things of that nature. But focus on how those negative things have contributed to the way you change your thinking now as you're getting over it. So you are getting over it clearly, because you're getting over that, because this Four of Wands energy is all about celebration and being in a good mood and owning your happiness. Okay. At your feet here, it really aligns up well with the soul card that you had here. So kind of not speaking too much, not holding back a little bit. The Knight of Swords really is fast moving communication, seeing things at a very high level, and communicating in very broad and general ways. You're not doing that with this being in the reverse. This is your strength right now in this month. You're holding back. You're setting back. Again, the throat chakra and the third eye chakra coming together and saying, okay, I'm gonna use my mind or my foresight or my intuition or my insight into things that might be happening in the future to then communicate out what I need to communicate. Being careful about your communication. So that's pretty good. I would say, especially if you have, past kind of grief that you're, getting over, you're getting over an energy where you were not open to potential offers, but now that you're starting to get that way, you're starting to get out, fucking have some fun and stuff like that. Immediate future is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the universe not only making you the offer, but just dropping it in your lap. So whatever you're hoping for or wishing for in the universe, whether it be a relationship or something to that, maybe it's just good times, good times ahead, abundance and money, the single life. The universe is dropping this off in your hands. This is dropping it off to you. You really have you have no choice but to accept it. So that's cool. You have no choice but to accept this positive feedback from the universe. Now, your attitude on the matter is, okay, here we go again. This relationship thing, that I'm recently getting over is returning, and you're getting this Knight of Cups here as the underlying energy. And so this is someone coming back. This is someone coming back to you, making an offer, but they're not serious, and they're not serious. They're still the same person. Oh, I changed, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. And you're like, that's fucking bullshit. This motherfucker ain't changed, blah, 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 right? So that's what you got going on there as far as your attitude on the matter. And you're like, yo, you haven't changed. This is a whole repeat of the situation, but you're not necessarily saying that, right? You're holding back, not saying that. You're kind of like keeping it cool, like, all right. You're kind of setting up maybe you're kind of BSing a little bit, dancing around the edges and stuff like that, just to keep things civil. So keeping things civil. In your environment here, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this is you aligning with people, new people perhaps in your life, a new social circle of friends that have a lot of abundance, and they're not really open to sharing it with everybody unless you're in a very tight knit clique with them, but they're all about kind of just feeding themselves positive energy, whether it be like self-care stuff, or maybe these people are like take a lot of vacations, and so they spend a lot of money on themselves to make themselves feel positive and happy, and then they attract positive and happy people. And I think that you are being attracted to this energy for the remainder of the month of January for 2022. Maybe these are people that you met during New Year's and things like that, and you're just you're like, yeah, these guys know how to have fun, they know how to party, they know how to feed themselves, and they do it in a healthy way. They're not, they're not dysfunctional or toxic, and I'm gonna hang out with them, So your attitude about this whole, repeating cycle, it's not necessarily bothering you because what I'm seeing in your outcome, the Three of Wands, though, for your hopes and fears, your hope is that my environment and my life and my day-to-day grind looks different than what it used to. You're rethinking, you're waiting for this reality to manifest itself, right? This reality that you are looking for, and you might be afraid that it's not coming in, but part of me says it's pretty much already here. Your overall energy, being the Four of Wands, it's already here. Your immediate future, it's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The universe is dropping this off in your lap. I feel this is maybe a little bit of perhaps loneliness that you might have, and saying, well, if all these changes happen in my life and I leave these people, do I have to leave people behind in my past? I would say no, but like you have to leave. You don't have to leave people completely in the past, although some you might have to just depending on the level of like crazy. But I would say no, because if you set up certain then parameters around those relationships that sort of keep them in the past but not completely away, then you're okay. So I feel like you might be a little bit sad that things are changing for the better for you, maybe feeling a little guilty about it. That might be your hopes, and that might be your fear that you're feeling in this card. And then the outcome is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you are clearly getting out of this feeling of being alone. You're getting out of this feeling of being alone and feeling guilty about your success, and you're coming away from it. See how this gal is all sad and she's kind of left out in the cold there. The traditional deck is like a winter scene with two homeless-looking folks being left out in the cold. Well, this is coming back out of it, so I feel that your worries and things of that nature, you're going to get over it and you're going to feel a lot better by the end of the month. Again, I would watch out for potentially some of these past energies coming back, and just go with your gut and know, like, okay, I see some repeating cycle things. I see some red flags that I used to see before. I have this insight, from spirit, and this enlightenment that I've been going through to understand now better how I need to approach the situation, build up those boundaries, build up sort of a narrative to sort of keep these energies in their place, in their rightful place now, because everyone's position and status within your life will change and evolve, and you want to keep them. You want to keep them where they need to be. Sometimes they've served you properly in the past, and then now, their role in your life is going to be a little bit different, So, all right. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Definitely appreciate you tuning in. Like, share, subscribe if you like the video. You guys are awesome. Peace out.